Hi, happy Sunday, y'all. It's Kate at Kate Rambles On. And it's Sunday, of course, not a Saturday, but I wanted to make a video, kind of update those of you who are keeping up with me, even though, squirrel, even with my sporadic uploading. So we're in the camper. It's all nice and clean, so I'll give you guys a little look, because I do live in a caravan or a camper, depending on what country you're from. Heater, not in use. Fan, in use. Heater makes a good stand for the fan. My sitting area right here. A little table. That is the cover for my rocking chair outside. Bird seed. Bird seed. Yeah. It's no longer filled with cat food. I do miss my kitty greatly. And it's been a type of loneliness I haven't had in 40 years. I really had some dark days, and not so much in dark days because I was mourning, but dark days because it was a loneliness that I was not familiar with. I'm good with not having people. Just giving you guys a little look around. Camper's clean, so I'm like, yay! Okay, yeah, there's still some dishes drying, and I hate that you see that, but it is what it is. My snake plant that almost died, and look, it's coming back to life. It's making a new little growth there. For a while I just called it Batman because it looked like little bat ears, but I moved it back over here, and I'm just going to make sure that it's not getting reflection, too much bright light. And during the day, because of my awning being messed up, I haven't been putting the awning out, so I kind of have to remember to leave my blinds down to keep the apartment cool. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, it is 10:15 on a Sunday morning, and I've already had 2 shots of vodka. Okay, so sue me. But you know what? I'm a single woman who I fed dinner to a friend last night, a neighbor, and I didn't totally get to relax on my normal Saturday night. And who the fuck cares? I'm 57 years old. I'll do whatever the hell I want, when I want. And if that means drinking before noon on a Sunday, I'm sorry. All I can say is I'm 56% British, and the rest of me is Scotch-Irish with a smattering of Native American. So you know what? I can drink when I want. So here's the birds. Well, not the birds, but the bird feeders. They've all been updated. I had to use one of my favorite decorative rocks. I'll put it in there. I'll go out and show you later, to keep the metal bowl in. I don't think it was really the squirrels that were flipping it out. I think it was the crows. The crows know I put peanuts in there, and they are actually significantly heavier than a squirrel, bigger than the squirrel, and I think their activity around it is what's been flipping it over, because until the crows really started coming around more, that bowl didn't leave its spot. But anyway, we'll go take a look at the garden in a minute. We're just taking a quick look in the camper, because I know that fascinates people who don't live in campers or caravans, but I have a lot more floor space now that Pandy's gone, because, her little step stool to the counter was here, and then that whole corner right there, where the step stool is now, was taken up with her litter box, and the special rugs that caught her litter, and all that, all that. So, I was going to put this outside as like a end table or a plant stand, but without my awning being functioning, the rain would just destroy it. So I moved it over there, and it's got my Dutch oven and my big extension cord under it, some trash bags, and then I've got my potatoes, sweet potatoes, onions, and then a bread basket. So anyway, and I tuck my shopping bags there, my trash cans there. So really, I've gained all this space. That space is still occupied, but it's kind of a dead space. I would possibly, I'm entertaining the idea of getting it can only be at least 18 inches wide, a little 4-foot or, 18 by 5-foot cabinet there with maybe some shelves or just drawers or just a cabinet to use as a pantry and extra storage so this stuff isn't out visible. But then again, the only person that sees it is me and y'all. So anyway, that's in here to keep it dry. I thought about putting a full-length mirror there because I don't have a full-length mirror in this house. The only mirror that I use or have is my little bathroom one. So, yes, for those of you who are new to the channel or new to, I live in a 22 by 8 camper, my little tiny house. I do have a slide out. Not a fan of slide outs because to me that's just one more thing that could break, but it does open up the space and give me a dining area. I've thought about lowering the table and making that more just like a little lounge area, but who's going to lounge on it other than me? And I like to have a table to eat at. You know, sitting on the bed with a TV tray is one thing, which I don't have a TV tray anymore, or a lap tray, but I like to be, I get tired. I don't want to have to lean back. The structure of a bed is not conducive to sitting up straight and posture and eating and all that crap. So anyway, this is my little tiny bathroom. I guess I'll turn the light on for you. Those of you who are curious, and those of you who have seen it before, then you know, it looks about the same. Okay. Air freshener as if I'm stinky. I'm not stinky, but you know, I do live in a camper, so I did have gas. But anyway, those are my towels. Those are all the towels I own. Those are all the towels I need. Every now and then I feel bad. I'm like, I think because I grew up in a big family and you had to have so many multiples of stuff, my visual and part of me mentally, you know, and then having a husband and raising kids, I'm like, wait a minute, I don't need all that stuff. I have one more towel. So I had 4 towels for a year, and now I have 6 towels. So, yeah, you know. Moving up in the world. This is a t-shirt I didn't want to shrink. I keep my laundry, and that's where my dirty clothes is. This was it's a dish drying rack that I can set on one of my dish drying pads, or, but it's just me. I tend to wash and dry my dish as soon as I'm finished eating, so I put it in the shower for storage, but then I realized upside down it's a good place to put my hamper without my hamper have to set in water, or if I need to do anything in the shower, I still can without getting all my laundry wet. There used to be a basket that hung up here that the former owners had that I put shampoo and stuff in, but it ended up being too heavy and pulling against this like wallpaper. So I don't have anything up there but one little command hook that only ever holds one washcloth or the sponge. My soap dish is crooked, but it's only because I put the hook too close to the corner, you know. Anyway, I use a handmade goat's milk soap from Zion Creek Farm. Check them out online. I would say I'd post a link, but I'm really bad about that, you know that. But if you go to Zion, Z-I-O-N, Creek Farm, and you like a really good quality goat's milk soap, that, you know, there's coconut oil, goat's milk, some olive oil, and the lye. That's it. And then the scent. And it is just, I use a soap on my whole body. That's, I can't remember the name of that. That's the Mother's Day soap. It's got clouds in it. Desert Flower is my favorite, but I've been slowly sharing bars of it and of their men's soap with my brother and my sister-in-law because they're older, they have skin issues. You don't have to have skin issues, but I've used it on my face and my whole body for the last 5 years. Strictly that, and I got great skin, so anyway, whatever. But anyway, this is Kate's little bathroom. Simple medicine cabinet, you know, like anyone else's. Quick view, full of shit, you know, but I don't want to crap it out, and I have a small space, so the more stuff I can tuck away. I have stuff tucked away under there, and I have a basket that holds my bum roll, or my toilet paper, or whatever you want to call it. So, I have decided that I just keep my fridge really clean, and I clean it with a really good quality glass cleaner, so if I need a full-length mirror, look, I got it. I don't need to see fine, minute details. I just need to know that, you know, my shorts aren't stuck up in my crotch like that, and, you know, that I look presentable. And I'm Gen X, so right now I really don't care if I do or not. You know, I'm like, I don't give a flipping F, you know. I normally just curse freely, but for the whatever this moment, I felt like I shouldn't say the F word. But I find fuck as a very good curse word. So this is Kate's drink of choice. Kate is a Dr. Pepper fiend. I don't eat a lot of sugars. I eat once a day. I am very physically active. But today I'm having a little peach vodka. Have some Fireball up in the cabinet, but oh, I preheated this because we're going to put some onion rings in here. And then we're going to go outside and take a look at my garden and all the tomatoes that are coming up. So yeah, I'm just refilling my drink here. And this is a cup from another creator I follow, and I watch them every day. And it's Coghill Farm. I've learned a lot from them, and just their approach to their videos and their farm speaks to me. They're sweet, just good old Alabama country people. You know, good people. That's from them. That's from